Annyeonghaseyo from Korea. Welcome to Next Matchup. Today we're using kimchi to make Kimchi Guksu. Kimchi Guksu will use this delicious kimchi that has been extra aged. So it's a little older than normal kimchi and it's more delicious if you like that. Now we're going to take this extra aged kimchi and we're going to put it with a delicious soup. We're going to use, look, oh, it's dripping. All this stuff dripping is a delicious sauce that we can use to make another sauce. We're going to take that sauce, put it with some other ingredients, and it's going to create the base for our soup. Let's begin. It's getting everywhere.
For this dish to work, you need to use kimchi that has been fermented for a long time. The longer the better. Mukbang is the name of kimchi that you buy at the store that has been extra fermented, as well as shingimchi is another word you might hear that just means kimchi that's a little bit more sour, and that's because it's been fermenting for longer. But the real way to do it is just if you have kimchi in the fridge, it's been there for a while, or if you're at the supermarket, pick up the kimchi that is close to the sell-by date.
I love kimchi. Oh, that's so good.
Alright, back to chopping this kimchi. Now don't throw away that little end piece, just slice it up nice and thin and it'll go perfect with your delicious soup. Make sure all the kimchi is sliced fairly thin because it's going to go in soup, so you don't want big pieces of it. Now for your broth, I'm using broth that we have lying around, so we have that kimchi sort of sauce that comes with all the kimchi we get at kimjang that we make with sort of our in-laws. But what you can do if you buy kimchi in a packet, just use whatever's there. You should have enough in that packet. Throw a bit of water in and then mix it in with it. So add a little bit of extra water, but use it to rinse the packet out. That way you'll get a bit more sauce from it. You can also slightly wash the kimchi if you want to get a little bit more sauce off of the kimchi. Mix it with those ingredients that I put before. If you don't have plum concentrate, use a little bit of sugar. We want a nice sort of slightly sweet taste, and the plum extract does that, so that's why it's such a good ingredient to add. Then we've got our cucumber. The crunchy taste and the refreshing flavor of cucumber goes perfect with that sort of spicy, sour type of flavor that kimchi has. So put that on top and slice it up nice and thin. For our noodles, somyeon noodles are thin wheat flour noodle, very thin, very easy to cook. Just cook them for 4 minutes. Time it, run them under some water, nice cold water. We want to stop the cooking process. Give them a good rinse, a very good rinse. Then rub them against each other to remove the starch. Otherwise, you'll end up with a big chunk of noodles that don't mix well when you put them in the pot. You don't. So there's my noodles. They're not all stuck together because I rinsed them well. I've got nice thinly sliced pieces of kimchi on top. Then we add our beautiful delicious cucumber. Look at that, perfect. So that's going to go really well. They're not too big pieces and also not too small. And then the sauce comes on, or the soup, whatever you want to call it. It's the flavor of this dish. Very simple flavors mixed with some strong kimchi flavor. That's what makes it so good. Now this is actually more of a summer dish, and you tend to add ice cubes to it. I love to do this, even though at the moment, a little bit of a spoiler, it is winter where I am. But I like to make this even in winter. It's just so good. You don't have to use black sesame seeds. You can use normal sesame seeds that have been toasted, but I find you just get a bit of extra flavor from these ones. Speaking of flavor, let's eat.
Okay, let's combine it all and eat. Whoa. You've got to get a bit of everything on here. You need a bit of kimchi, a bit of cucumber. I love noodles. So good. Everything about this dish works. Cucumber, it's crunchy. Kimchi is crunchy. Got that beautiful fermented flavor of kimchi. And then you got the noodles and the sauce. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit sour. So good. And what about the soup? Oh, look at that. Oh, so good. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. My wife's hungry. She thinks this tastes good, so she's watching it now that she's poking things. Stop it! She's hungry, so I've got to stop. We got to eat this, and it's so good. Looks good, tastes good. She can't wait to eat. 안녕히 계세요. Thanks for watching. Bye.